extra bonus. But really, most importantly, all the charities get some much-deserved recognition, publicity, and some love.
And here's what the schedule for the Minnesota Lynx looks like.
On Thursday, they're going to go back home to host the Atlanta Dream. And on Wednesday, they'll host the Phoenix Mercury.
And for their matchup with the Sky, that's one that stands out to me. A lot of great talent involved in that contest, and I'm curious to see how they improved over the offseason.
It'll be the Storm off the tip. Here's Cook. Breezy covering.
Parker Tyus outside.
Pass to miss is incredible. 4 on the shot clock. For 3.
Look, can't get it to go. What an incredible run by the Lynx to the 2024 WNBA Finals.
Winning a clutch Game 5 against Connecticut in the semifinals and taking the Liberty to 5 in the finals. That deciding game went to overtime, and the Lynx were pretty much one play away from winning it all.
Oh, and that one, no question, powered it down.
And she isn't the biggest power forward, but her ability to rise up pretty much evens things out.
What a view of that spectacular play from the AT&T Connected camp.
Now here's Clark. Jacks up a 3.
Offensive board.
Here's Reese. Soft touch off the glass.
Where was the box out? Some easy second chance points.
Those kinds of mistakes on the glass will kill a team.
Here's Cook.
Gray outside. Pass to miss is incredible.
Parker Tyus. He's guarded by Parker Tyus.
Misses incredible with the steal. Now Gray. Breezy covering.
Stolen by Reese.
Now Clark. Pass to Breezy. And the ball out of play. The Storm will have it.
Here's Cook. Parker ties the screen.
Gray right side.
Cook.
Just 5 on the clock. This is incredible. Defended by Mrs. Incredible. Miss Incredible can't get it to go. Now the Lynx with it. Here's Clark. And unable there to get the go-ahead bucket.
And she doesn't miss many of those, especially with the defender not in the best of positions.
Parker ties the screen.
Stolen by Breezy. And here's Breezy. To the paint. Breezy. Nice pass, nice catch, and a resounding dunk.
That's how you make a steal count. Turn it into a quick slam on the other end.
It really was a case of great defense triggering some instant offense.
And she sure is causing some havoc out there.
Here's Cook.
He hasn't yet put up any points in this one. 6 to shoot. Here's Mrs. Incredible. And again, it's the Storm missing. Pass to Clark. This is incredible.
Yes, what an assist from Caitlin Clark.
That's one way she can finish, but far from the only way. She's got all types of tricks up her sleeve.
2 minutes remaining in the first.
Here's Cook. Gray left side. Here's Cook.
Gray.
Parker Tyus.
Breezy covering. Can they get it? And again, it's the Storm missing. The Lynx leading. Inside.
It's stolen by Parker Tyus.
Gray outside. Pass to Mrs. Incredible.
And here's Cook.
Gray defended by Mrs. Incredible.
Here's Cook.
Shoots over Clark. And the Storm miss again.
That's too good a look to pass up there, despite the result.
From the arc. Storm with the rebound.
For her team's sake, she should ease off the shots a little bit because nothing is dropping for her.
Pass to Cook.
Now here's Gray. Up top, Mrs. Incredible. Gray up top.
Cook.
This one for three. The rebound by Breezy. To the inside. Mrs. Incredible with the steal. Now 8 seconds separating the two clocks. Gray left side. Over to the left wing. Shoots a fader. Miss Incredible can't get it to go. Now here's Clark. Looking for her first basket still in this one. Here's Breezy. And it's good. But hold on. The officials may want to take another look at it on the replay monitor.
The previous play is under review.
To be certain she beat the buzzer here.
You know, there's a lot of basketball still left to play. Some might say, can we skip the replay review this time around? But, you know, honestly, you never know how this review might impact the outcome.
Yeah, anything can happen, Tim. They want to get the call right, and the league is taking steps to speed the process up.
After the review, the ruling on the floor is overturned.
Yeah, the key is just get it right.
And we've reached the end of the first quarter. The Lynx on top. They lead by 7. And the second quarter about to get started. We'll be back in a moment. All right, the second quarter beginning in just a moment. And from what we've seen from the Lynx, what's your take so far?
Some great defense on their part so far in this one.
They've really worked well as a unit to help on drives and rotations.
Hits the three-point bomb.
On D, Arike Ogunbowale is about as tough to cover as anyone. When she's hitting threes, it's a nightmare.
And fellas, we were talking about this. One great thing about Ogunbowale, her durability.
She rarely misses games. Led the league a couple times in minutes played, and then amongst active players, Ogunbowale leads in minutes played per game.
Chelsea Gray for three. No good. And here are the Lynx now. 10-point lead. This is their biggest lead.
Ogunbowale, no good.
That's the kind of D that's needed when she's got the ball near the hoop. They were all over her.
Pass to Gondrzic.
And here's Gray. And here's Turner.
She's covered by Edwards.
Here's Jackson. Good work defensively by Victoria Vivians. Outside Ogunbowale. Here's Vivians. Back to Ogunbowale. Now here's Breezy. Good, and the assist goes to Ogunbowale.
They're getting a lot of their points outside the paint. 3 of their last 5 buckets are from three-point range.
The defense, they have to close out quicker.
Now a timeout called by Seattle.
And your breaker gets through. crew. Make some noise, fans.
Second quarter of basketball, just over 1.5 minutes played so far.
Parker ties the screen. Here's Gondrzik.
That three off the mark.
You got to give them credit for the job they've done on the boards.
Well, guys, they've done a lot of things well, but their rebounding is right at the top of the list.
Breezy. And the powerful one-hand slam.
Tacks a few more points onto their lead with the tomahawk.
That's bringing it down hard.
Watch out for that ball.
Yeah, that was symbolic of their effort here tonight.
Tonight's game is part of the Commissioner's Cup. So, guys, what's the biggest motivation for these players in the Cup?
What about the final game, grand prize money? Every player in the championship game, whether you win or you lose, gets a bonus. But the winning players are going to get a little bit more, so I would say that's great incentive for them.
Breezy with the screen.
Down low. Misses Incredible with the steal. And it's the Storm on the break.
Pass to Gondrzik. Parker Tyus outside.
And here is Gray. Down to 5 on the shot clock.
Gondrzik.
Defended by Mrs. Incredible. And here they go.
A big lead becomes bigger.
Assist goes to
They are playing with
Courtney
purpose,
Van
guys.
Fleet.
And that goes for both ends of the floor. They've been controlling the action everywhere.
Just dominant.
And just under 3.5 minutes played here in the second quarter. Pass to Gray.
Gondrzik.
Now here's Mrs. Incredible. Breezy covering. Here's Mrs. Incredible. And again, it's the Storm missing. To the left side wing. Courtney Vandersloot for 3. Shoots and misses. 0 for 1 to begin the game.
Now here's Gondrzik.
Guarded now by Agumbawale. Pass to Gray.
Gondrzik.
2 minutes remaining in the first half.
Here's Mrs. Incredible. Cans it from downtown.
Of all the players you want to leave open out on the perimeter, she is the last person on the list.
Now a timeout called by Minnesota. So it's both teams making substitutions here. Outside Agumbawale.
The rebound by Parker Tyus. Now Cook.
Quiet so far offensively, searching for first points of the game.
Back to Parker Tyus.
This is Incredible. 4 on the clock. Pass to Jackson. Puts up a 3.
And that one good. And Parker Tyus with the dime.
She had her head on a swivel and was able to still pick up the pass and get the assist.
Here's Fagbenley.
She's guarded by Parker Tyus.
Tipped away. Mrs. Incredible with the steal.
Jackson outside.
Pass to Mrs. Incredible.
Cook.
She's covered by Clark.
Jackson outside.
Now Mrs. Incredible. Shot clock at 5. Fade away. And no good trying to use the glass. And here are the Lynx now. 17 points was their biggest margin. Now here's Mrs. Incredible. Out to the left wing.
And that one's good. It's Caitlin Clark for
3
3.
points.
She threaded the bounce pass in there so smoothly.
Here's Cook.
She's covered by Clark. Pass to Jackson.
Now Parker Tyus.
Mrs. Incredible with it. That one misses. Would have counted had it gone. And that that concludes the first half. The Lynx on top. They lead by 14. And we'll be back right after this.
Fans, get ready for the higher RPM and amazing sound from more Rocket Fighting Arena Entertainment.
Getting back to the action now, it's been a one-team show so far, but we'll see if that changes. You gotta like what Breezy has been able to do in this game.
Her decision-making simply flawless today. Nothing but quality shots from her in the first half. She wasn't forcing anything.
Yeah, but I think here in the second half, they may want her to be a little more assertive and start taking more shots, even the tough ones.
Well, it's been a one-sided affair through the first two quarters, but there is plenty of time to mount a comeback. And here's Breezy. To the middle. Breezy. It's good.
She's their go-to scorer, and when she shoots the ball like she has today, that is what the scoreboard usually looks like.
Has to cook. Reese defending. Parker Tyus on the right.
Gray outside. Now misses incredible. From past the arc. And it's Gray missing.
+8 in the rebound differential. One more reason they have absolutely just controlled this game.
Yeah, double-digit advantage on the scoreboard. They've taken the initiative for sure.
And it started out with the rebounding. It sets a tone.
Has to cook.
Here in this third quarter, just over a minute played. Gray left side. Misses incredible. Defended by Mrs. Incredible. Now Mrs. Incredible. It's hauled in by Reese. Clark outside. Back to Reese. Pass to Breezy. Here's the three. Here's Breezy using the post moves to get the 2 points.
That's the tenacity inside, battling for the second chance points.
Seattle calls timeout.
Fans, your Houston Squad. Fans, your Houston Squad.
And it's the Storm with the ball. They trail by 18.
Parker Tyus outside.
Gray. Six on the shot clock. Shot high post. And the Storm miss again.
3 straight misses here to start the second half. Is that good?
And it's Angel Reese with the finish.
Textbook. Nice pass, nice catch, nice shot.
A terrific perspective of that play from the Connected Cam, brought to you by AT&T.
Just under 2.5 minutes into this third quarter now.
Has to cook.
Here's Mrs. Incredible.
Reese defending.
Just 5 to shoot. Inside, and it's going to be a 3-second
That's a
call.
3-second violation.
She's not doing them any favors making those kind of errors.
Especially now with every possession being a critical one for them at this point.
Just the worst time for it to happen.
And here are the Lynx now. They haven't given up any points here in the second half.
Kicks it out to Clark.
Breezy. It's good from long range.
And it's pretty hard not to notice the difference in the passing of these two teams today.
Yeah, I mean, when you look at the stats monitor, there's a stark discrepancy. When you look at the assist column, and you see that difference as far as fluidity in their respective offenses, too.
Cook.
Breezy covering. Clock at 6. Pass to Gray. Trying to get back on track. Misses Incredible with the rebound.
She has slipped into a real funk here.
Definitely, the basket is not looking very big to her at this point.
They've been very sound offensively in the second half.
And there's really no comparison between the teams in terms of the way they've both shot the ball since the break.
And you kind of wonder what was one team talking about in the locker room and what was the other. A big lead for them, both on the scoreboard and the rebounding column.
Well, rebounding has been a big key, asserting their will, and they've taken control.
Big contest here in the Commissioner's Cup. Both of these teams consider the lead.
And both have a solid chance of making the finals. It does not get any more serious than this.
Here's Mrs. Incredible. Pass to Gray. Let's go. And again, it's the Storm missing.
You know, it's not been the best quarter for her as far as scoring. We'll see if she can get back on track.
And it's been a pretty rough stretch for them.
Yeah, this is an important possession. It's essential they put a stop to this run.
And here's Cook.
Shot clock at 6. From the wing. And the Storm miss again.
The tough shots aren't going down for her right now, but the easy ones aren't either. So what do you do?
A nice shot by Mrs. Incredible.
The ball movement on this run has been fantastic, and it's a big part of why they've been able to get good looks.
Absolutely, the defense unable to react quickly enough to deal with their passing.
Pass to Gray. Rebound by the Lynx.
Boy, I mean, they can do nothing right. They cannot take the lid off.
They need a bucket in the worst way possible. They have got to stop this run somehow, or it's really going to get out of hand.
Pass to Mrs. Incredible. Stolen by Clark. And the Lynx pushing it up now. Now Breezy.
She's guarded by Parker Tyus.
And 3/4 of play in the books. This one's all but over already. Lynx ahead, running away with this one. And coming up as soon as we return from the break, the fourth quarter gets underway. Getting underway in the fourth quarter. The scoreboard tells the story in this matchup, but we'll see how much things can change.
Pass to Gondrzik. Now here's Jackson.
And here's Gray. Vandersloot defending. Back to Gray. Just 4 to shoot. Here's Jackson. From outside, off the mark. Here's Minnesota. Up top of Gunbowale. Defended by Gondrzik. Oh, Fagbenle with the jam.
She might be small for a center, but she can jump out of the gym. She plays big.
Jackson outside. And you look at the growth of the WNBA. Incredible numbers all over the board the last few years.
Recently, the league saw highs in viewership and attendance. The WNBA was the fastest growing league brand as well.
It feels like there's been a tipping point reached. I mean, the WNBA has a lot of momentum at the moment, and they've done their best to take advantage of it.
Pass to Fagbenle. Out of bounds, it'll go to the Storm.
Seattle ball. Substitution on the court.
And here are the Storm now. Fourth quarter now. We're just about a minute and a half in. Pass to Gray.
Now here's Gondrzik. Guarded now by Agumbawale.
Looking to end her cold spell. And it's going to be a 24-second violation. They'll turn it over.
Lynx ball.
And the Lynx making a change here. And here are the Lynx now. Here in the fourth quarter, their defense has been very strong, allowing no baskets. To the paint.
It's stolen by Parker Tyus.
Here's Mrs. Incredible. Goes up high for the two-hand dunk.
A 1-2 punch right there. Nice steal and some elevation on the jam.
Yeah, nothing spurs some quick offense like a great play on defense.
An easy basket, too.
Man, my old coaches would be so proud. I mean, that's the importance of great on-the-ball defense being showcased there.
Here's Fabenle. Uses the glass that time, and it's good.
This team has been on the offensive glass here in the second half, doing a great job.
Chuck up two right there.
That's the type of lead pass we've really come to expect from her.
So the Lynx now. Vandersloot outside. Here's Agumbawale. It's rebounded by Seattle.
Not sure what the D was doing there. She's not the player to give open looks to, but they got away with it that time.
Pass to Mrs. Incredible. To the left wing. Gets it to go from downtown.
Look, if you give her enough room outside, she's going to take advantage and more often than not knock down that shot.
Here's Agumbawale. Outside Vivians. Pass to Vandersloot. Beyond the arc.
A rebound by Parker Tyus.
She may have been surprised to find herself so open. I mean, maybe that's why she missed.
A little over 3.5 minutes in the books now for this fourth quarter. To the right side. 5 on the clock.
Here's Gondrzik.
Can't connect from 14 feet out. Now here's Vandersloot.
2 minutes remaining.
Well, in terms of roster building for a front office, what would be your guys' approach? What's the key?
To me, easier said than done, but it's all about drafting well. Getting good players in rookie-scale contracts is basically a cheat code.
And I'll add, you also can extend those players. Even give them the core designation if you have to, which provides them with a 1-year fully guaranteed Supermax contract. So all in all, guys, one great pick can surely change a franchise.
So the Lynx now. Outside Vivians. Back Benley. Vandersloot outside. Vivians. Defended by Mrs. Incredible. Here's Agumbawale. And she buries that one, drilling the rim on the way down.
With confidence and a smooth jumper, Agumbawale has no problem converting from the perimeter.
Pass to Gray. Over to the wing. Out to the right wing.
Here's Gondrzik.
Off target from outside.
That's some defense for you. Look, for someone who's as good at shooting the 3-ball as she is, you need a defender who's equally good at guarding the 3-ball.
Yeah, and I think they picked the right player to put on her.
To the inside. Back Benley.
Benley with the jam.
I don't want to say that they're trying to run up the score, but they do keep adding up to that lead.
Well, if you won't say it, partner, I will. They're trying to run up the score here.
Thanks for saying that, Brian.
About 3 seconds between the shot clock and game clock. Here's Mrs. Incredible. Buries it from 3-point range.
That's what I call pretty passive. Timely recognition as to where the open teammate was.
So we see the Lynx taking the W here. To come into an opponent's building and dominate the way they did tonight says an awful lot about this team.
Yeah, Blake, I guess they don't need home cooking like the cooking from your mom to feel at home. Just a masterful performance all around for them.
And that's a wrap, everyone.